We have more news coming in now. The face-off over arrest of protesting students. The family members of the four students have approached the Calcutta High Court claiming that they are unable to reach these four student leaders. Family members have also said their phone is also switched off. Lawyer Mayuk Mukherjee drew the attention of the court. Permission to file suit. Court is allowed to file the case and the hearing is going to be held tomorrow in the courtroom of Justice Rajarshi Bharadwaj, is what we know. This has got to do with what the West Bengal police has just clarified as well, essentially saying that students are not missing. These four students had the intention of creating a law and order situation, and that's the reason why we were forced to arrest them, is what the West Bengal police has said. However, what we know is that the BJP has indicated that these students have been missing, and the parents and the family members of these students have now moved the Calcutta High Court. The family is claiming the phones of the students is switched off. Cops, in fact, have said already that there are netas creating a fake narrative, a false narrative. Nobody is missing. We indeed have arrested these four students, is what the Kolkata police has now said. And they aren't missing. We arrested them and we informed their family members, is what the West Bengal police has said in a tweet that they put out, clarifying and also at the same time underscoring that there are some people who are trying to create a fake narrative. The face-off over the protesting students, the so-called missing protesting students, continues, with the West Bengal police saying that they aren't missing. We arrested them because they were creating a law and order problem, and there was a potential of them to further create a law and order situation, and that's the reason why we had to arrest them, is what the West Bengal police has said. The parents of the missing students have said that the children's phone numbers or telephones are also switched off and that they're worried, they're concerned. They moved the Calcutta High Court. The BJP says that these are students who are missing. West Bengal police, on the other hand, has said that a false narrative is being created here. The face-off over arrest of protesting students here. The family of the so-called missing students have already moved the court, telling the court that four of the students are missing. Lawyer Mayuk Mukherjee has drawn the attention of the court, and there is a permission to file the suit here. The court is allowed to file the case, and the hearing is going to be held tomorrow in the courtroom of Justice Rajarshi Bharadwaj, is what is now being said. Family members of the four students approached the Calcutta High Court, claiming that they are unable to reach these four student leaders. It's a face-off over arrest of protesting students who have been arrested, the West Bengal police says, and that they're not missing. Remember, we're telling you all about the protest that is organized for this afternoon, the march towards Nabanna, which is the state secretariat. The TMC says this is a political protest. And the BJP says this is not a political protest. It's a tug-of-war essentially that continues between the TMC and the Bharatiya Janata Party here. All right, getting in the details of this controversy now that is raging, and the matter has also reached the court, the Calcutta High Court, where the family members of missing students have said that the phones are also switched off. The West Bengal police says these students are not missing. We, in fact, have arrested them. And the family members have also been informed, because these were the people who were creating or had the potential to create a law and order situation. Also, to tell our viewers what's on your screen right now, these are pictures coming in of fortification in the true sense of the word here at the Howrah Bridge, the iconic Howrah Bridge, and also oil that is being applied at the barricades, essentially to prevent the students from climbing over this barricade. These are precautionary measures that are now being taken at the iconic Howrah Bridge to prevent protesters from moving forward. The face-off over the arrest of students also continues, as these arrangements are also being made to prevent the protesters from moving forward to the state secretariat towards Nabanna. It's a night, in fact, it's an afternoon that is going to see protesters clash with the police as all arrangements are being made. Security has been beefed up in this entire area. These are pictures coming in from the iconic Howrah Bridge as well that has been completely fortified. Pictures that we've never seen before of this kind of a fortification of the iconic Howrah Bridge here. The march is towards Nabanna, the state secretariat, to demand the resignation of the chief minister. For the very latest, I'll put it across now, go straight across to Surya Agni Roy, who was in fact at the Howrah Bridge. I understand, Surya. What do you see around you? Tell us more.
Well, Sneha, I'll show you live visuals from Howrah Bridge. It's completely fortified as we showed at our previous broadcast. Once again, we are showing you live visuals of the amount of police personnel, be it, be it from the female police officers, the combat forces, the rapid action forces. It's just, these visuals lie testimony to the fact that how seriously this protest has been taken and how heavily this particular area is completely fortified. Now, the space that we are talking about, the geographical location that we are talking about is not just any road, but it's Howrah Bridge. And everyone, throughout the country knows the importance of this particular bridge. Now, it's important to show you the level of barricading that has been done. Once again, we'll show you that it's important to understand that there are two layers of barricading. One, the ones that the people you can see over there, they are aligning it. This is the first layer of the barricades. Second ones are the ones that are in blue and in that golden yellow color. Behind it are these rods that have been welded. Welding is still happening over there. I'd ask my camera person Orgo to just zoom in and show you. The reason why that welding is happening, Sneha, is because if the first layer of the barricades are dismantled, then that particular rod will stop the second layer of the barricade. That means that the blue ones will be stopped from being dismantled, and that's the reason why this kind of protection is being given. Apart from the barricading, the visuals that I can see from this particular point, I'd ask my camera person to show all our viewers. It looks like a war zone. Hundreds of policemen. You can see police vehicles over here. Those two are Vajras. They are the water, water cannons of Kolkata police. There are fire brigade vehicles, multiple cars, ambulances kept on, on standby, and hundreds of cops. Different battalions, but they are all present over here to make sure that the protesters are not able to cross that particular line. Back to you.
All right, Surya Agni Roy, getting in those details. To tell our viewers, these are pictures never seen before. With the Howrah Bridge, the iconic Howrah Bridge of Kolkata getting fortified in this fashion to prevent the protesters from moving forward. Who are these protesters? Now, there's a big debate around this as well, isn't it, Surya Agni? Essentially, the BJP says, we've got nothing to do with them. This isn't political. The TMC has come on record and said these are political protests that are being organized, isn't it? All right, Surya Agni Roy, getting in those details. I'll go back to him, but on your screen, pictures of the barricades there and oil being used on them, essentially to prevent the protesters from moving forward. If they make an attempt to climb across and go across those barricades, the idea is that they slip and fall. That's what the Kolkata police is doing. Kolkata continues to be our top focus story right here. The anger on the streets of Kolkata, is it political, is it not political? That debate essentially and the tug of war continues.